don't announce today what will be the final specification for the European market, because currently we are in the phase of doing market survey and finding out what really the high-end consumer needs. So that's what we want to make sure first. But one thing is clear, there are many things, many specifications which will be ready for 2010 in the cell concept, and that's what I want to show you now. So let's have a look on picture quality. Picture quality, of course, there is some hardware. It's like there is a chip inside which is calculating the picture, and there's the panel which is then showing the picture. But this is the hardware only. It's like a kitchen. But what is a good kitchen without a good cook? So we hired a European cook, a European star cook. Mr. Gonstra, he's also here, so that's why I have to say now he's motivated again. And one thing we are targeting is we want to use the great hardware of Cell-TV to give the experience which is created in the Hollywood studios. That's why I point out Hollywood here. Because for us it's very important to bring this experience, this real great experience to the home of what the people do in the studios. So let's have a look on the hardware. Resolution Plus is a feature we have in the core lineup as well, but with the Cell platform it can be even more powerful and can upconvert standard definition content to a really, really great quality. But it's not only SD, it's much more important that every kind of content can be upconverted to a great picture quality. Because Cell-TV will deliver a big screen, like 55-inch or even bigger, or a little smaller, but a big screen. So if you have net content, for example, and it should be a multi-screen product, so it should playback net contents, you must have a very powerful algorithm to upconvert it to a very good quality. And you can see it at the booth how good it's working. And in the future, it's even possible to upconvert the 1080p picture to 4K, 2K. So the technology for this is ready in 2010, but we are not planning to introduce the 4K, 2K panel in 2010 in the European market because it's simply too expensive and there is no content available in our market, or almost no content available. So why shall we offer, or why should we request so much money from a consumer when there's no benefit at this point in time? But probably 2011 we can do it. The main point is Toshiba is ready by Cell platform. And already explained is the Kira 2, the panel. So Toshiba first time is delivering an own solution, panel solution for product, and we will use it first in the Cell-TV. And it's already explained, so I'll give you some of the details. We also heard 4,608 LED modules are used in the Kira 2 backlight system. Just for some benchmark, a conventional local dimming TV like our SB series is using 960. And an Edge LED product is using less than 300 LED modules. So we have a lot of power behind. And we can control 512 clusters separately. And the current local dimming product is about 96. So what we can achieve is too much. So what we can achieve is we can achieve a peak brightness of 1,250 candela per square meters. And you may think, why do we need it? It's too much. But you saw already we have some 3D idea for the Cell-TV as well. And if you do 3D, the brightness of the TV will be half. And if you use shutter technology, the brightness will even go down. So you need more resources for brightness to do proper 3D, and this will be there. And there's a peak contrast of up to 9 million by 1, and we saw different figures today. So we are targeting for the Europeans and for the US Cell-TV a contrast, a dynamic contrast of 9 million by 1. And the current Cell-TV for the Japanese market has 5 million by 1. So let's have a look in the 3D area. Of course, when we say we want to deliver every content anytime, then of course we should deliver 3D as well. And our concept is every time 3D, which doesn't mean that people will watch 3D all the time. They will not do it. They will not wear glasses all the time. But we want to give them the option to have content to watch 3D every time. And of course, one thing is original 3D shot content. It will come through Blu-ray, it will come through broadcasting. There are some projects in Europe like BSkyB or BBC. They are doing testing this year. BSkyB may start some regular broadcasting of 3D this year. So there's something happening in broadcasting as well. But there are much more things you can do in 3D. For example, the user interface. We talk about usability. So why not offering something in 3D? And of course, in future, you can even control it with your hand gesture. It's possible with the Cell platform. And you may say, yes, okay, there is some content and there may be some movies and some trials, but why then 3D? Yeah, of course, we give anytime 3D option, and we do it because we also deliver a 2 to 3D conversion. So you really can choose whatever you want. If you want to watch the latest soccer match in 3D, you can do it because Cell-TV will convert it for you. Or even if you want to watch the latest video of your latest birthday party in 3D, it's personal produced content, you can do it by using the Cell-TV. How does it work? Well, the point is you need to add some depth information to the picture because depth is not there. So what we are doing is we identify some characteristics for a nearby object in the picture and far away object in the picture. For example, nearby has more sharpness than far away, so we are analyzing this. Or we have more colors in a nearby object than in a far away object. So we are identifying many of these criteria for nearby and far away objects in the picture. And by this we can calculate depth information, and then we can calculate left eye and right eye picture. So let's have a look into connectivity, networking, and recording. Cell-TV has integrated hard disk drive. In the case of the Japanese market, the hard disk drive capacity is 3 terabyte, and in the US market it will be 1 terabyte. And we have not decided what will be the capacity of the European market. But basically what you can do is you can really store any content on this hard disk drive. And you can exchange with other devices because we are supporting the multi-screen strategy. And another very interesting feature is conference call. Because what you can do with conference call, for example, you are now here, your family is in Europe. You want to see your family, and of course today you can do some video conferencing face-to-face with your wife, but you want to see your children as well. So they can be in front of the TV and you can communicate to them. You can say, good night, family, and they can say, good night, Dad. Of course, here it's still 9 hours earlier, but it's no problem, I think. So, but also you may meet some very nice journalists here in the US, and you want to introduce your family to this journalist in the US, or you want to meet his family, so you can meet in front of your TV in the future by having video phone. Yeah. So, of course, if we do so many things, it is very important to be user-friendly, and I give you 2 examples of how it is achieved in the Japanese model. One is roaming navigation. There are many contents which are available, so what you do, you select one content you want to watch, you place it in the middle, and then Cell is automatically checking the hard disk drive, but also the web for related contents and grouping it around this original content, so you can always find something which is very close to what you already have chosen. Or another function is time shift machine. The Japanese Cell model is able to record 8 broadcasting programs simultaneously on the hard disk drive. So what you get is a program list of the last week of this contents which have been recorded on the hard disk drive, and you just click and watch, let's say, last night's TV show at 8 o'clock. It's very easy. So this is basically the Cell world. And as I said, we have not completely decided which specifications will be launched in the European market. But there are currently 2 scenarios. One is the time shift machine scenario, which is more focusing on recording function, many broadcasting channels, which is more or less the Japanese Cell solution, which has been launched in December time, because recording is very, very important for the Japanese market. And the second scenario is forecasting more on 3D applications, more on multi-screen applications, being open to everything in the web, any other devices, which is the US scenario, more or less. So we have not completely decided, but one thing, of course, is sure. The picture quality specification will be there. The Kira 2 panel, the Resolution Plus solution, all kind of stuff like this. And one thing is sure as well, we will launch we will introduce the Cell-TV to the European market in autumn 2010. So, thank you very much.